And good morning. Weather Night meteorologist Evan Hatter with a check of your forecast on a chilly and slightly wintry Friday morning. Presented to you, as always, by On Target, the first Friday of December, the first Friday of meteorological winter. And Mother Nature said, well, let's get thematically appropriate. And that's what we did last night with that swath of snowfall that pushed through the region as we went through last night. You can see a little bit of that right now. A little tough to see the ground there in Russellville from our WRUS Skycam, but you can actually see some of that snow on the ground there this morning. Same thing as you look over at our Sexton Bin Builders Skycam in Gold City there in Simpson County. Plenty of snowfall on the grassy surfaces. Thankfully, the roads are in decent shape this morning thanks to some of the warmer temperatures on the road temperatures. Still a flurry or two kind of flying around out there this morning on the Sexton Bin Builders Skycam, but for the most part, we are quieter out there this morning. A look at the radar showing, well, we actually have the radar turned off, but we do have the surface map turned on. You can see that low centered across Appalachia, North Carolina. Winter weather advisories continue up the spine of the Appalachians and into Virginia, where they have the opportunity for snow out there today. For us, we're quieter. Turning the radar back on, and you see not a whole lot going on. Let's turn the cities back on the roadways, and you can see not a whole lot at the moment. Turning on the satellite this morning, we are still at least socked in with clouds. Once we turn the clouds back on, you can see we still do have some clouds out there this morning. We're going to try to clear the clouds out today. I know it's been a while since we've seen the sun, so we need a little bit of vitamin D out there this morning as we and into the afternoon because, well, it's just been socked in with cloudiness, and we like a difference, right? That has kept us on the chilly side out there this morning. Keep an eye on where those clouds are and where the leading edge of the clouds are, and we'll show you the temperature map out there this morning. A lot of us within a degree or two of freezing. 32, a popular number all throughout the Wobbles community. Both Warren County sites, the Warren-Barron County line site. 31 further south, Russellville, Franklin, and in Scottsville. 33 this morning up in Morgantown. So we are holding steady out there this morning. And when I say holding steady, when I pulled this map up last night to get ready for this morning, these were the temperatures, so we haven't moved a whole lot as we've gone through the nighttime hours. But look off to the north. Much of the state still in the 30s, near freezing. You slowly get into the upper 20s as you head up toward the bluegrass. Look as you head up toward Cincinnati and the Ohio River, up there in northeast Kentucky. 18 degrees, 20 degrees out there this morning, even in the low 20s in the Cincinnati suburbs. So where we see the clearing, we cool off quickly. And that, I think, is where we're headed as we head through at least the morning hours. We'll warm up today once we start to see the sun, which could just try to return as we head out there this morning. Just past 6 o'clock, high-resolution rapid refresh doing a pretty good job on temperatures out there this morning. Quickly warming up into the mid-30s. Well, quickly is a relative term because it does look like it will stay rather chilly as we head through the morning hours. And depending on how quickly we get this cloud cover out of here, we may not make it out of the 30s again today, which is unfortunate because we do need to see some sunshine and at least temperatures more than 4 degrees above freezing. But we're back to it as we head into tonight. The good news there is our system from last night has pushed on out. You see the snow. It's green here just because we have the reflectivity on, but you see the snow pushing on out as we work through the remainder of today, and we're pretty dry as we head through the remainder of our Friday. We just may have to deal with those clouds. If we can get any clearing, I think we'll get up into the 40s, but none of that is guaranteed as of this point in time. So working through, we've switched from the high-resolution rapid refresh to the NAM, just kind of get to where we're going this weekend. And you notice, well, we're chilly again tonight into the 20s, giving us that indication that maybe we keep the clouds around a little bit longer as we work through tonight. But as we head into our Saturday, it's Christmas parade season. Things looking chilly again. Appropriate thematically, but not appropriate if you don't have a jacket on, because we are still dealing with some chilly weather as we head into the weekend. You see we're only getting up into the upper 30s. I think we make a run at 40 depending on how much sunshine we see And notice, we may stay above freezing as we head into tomorrow night and Sunday. We really boost those temperatures up into the 40s. Typically, there's a reason for that, and that is because we have another system that's going to try to make its way into the region as we head towards Sunday. And it does look, at least at this point, liquidous, more liquid than frozen at this point. But again, that's going to be something to watch as we finish off the weekend, because you notice the chilly weather is not far away again. We're back into the 20s by early on our Monday morning. Looking at the precipitation, you see there's the precip from this morning, but that next system starts to dive in from the north and west. Not so much Saturday, but into Sunday, and you notice there's that rain-snow line north of the Ohio River as we head through the day on Sunday. Again, we just have to watch where that sets up, because if we do happen to see that sink lower, we could see another quick burst of snow out of this. Now, this doesn't look like a major system by any stretch of the imagination, but it's something to watch. As we head through the weekend and into early parts of next week, you see that rain-snow line crosses the Ohio River along the I-64 corridor by Monday morning, and it kind of starts to get out of here by, that was Sunday morning. It starts to get out of here by midday and later on Sunday, and we're back to some more quieter weather, but colder weather, it looks like, as we head into the day on Monday. And the reason for that, let's take a look at the global models, the European model here. You see what we've got in terms of the surface map by Saturday. We have that high pressure off to our south and pushing to our south and east. High pressure, clockwise flow, that should really start to give us that slightly milder air out of the south as we work through the early parts of Saturday into Sunday. But you see that clipper kind of trying to dive in there, and it loses its punch as we head into the day on Sunday, just because we don't have as much moisture in the air. But behind that, we have another high pressure that is building in from Canada and the north, where we're starting to build that snowpack. So we're starting to quickly get that colder air into place, and that's what's going to drop our temperatures, because those winds switch back out of the north and west, and that's a much colder direction. So we'll drop again as we head into the day on Monday. The European wants to bring some influence with that low across the Gulf Coast there, with that low pressure near Mobile, Alabama. Tries to throw moisture our way, combining with the cold air. It's something to watch. It's got a little bit of snow with it, but I do think we're going to stay drier heading into Monday. But I don't think that's going to stay that way as we head into next week. You see that high pressure starting to scoot off to the east. That's what's going to try to increase the temperature as we head towards the midweek. But I don't think we're done with the various rounds of precipitation. There you see that low getting across the eastern Great Lakes. Throw some showers our way by Wednesday into Thursday. And you notice we call this the 540 line. That's the freezing line aloft, not far away. So we're going to have to keep an eye to the sky as we head towards next week, because you notice those temperatures crash again. And oh, look at that, another clipper heading towards our way by this time next week. Now, still plenty of time to watch that develop, but we're in a pattern that suggests we stay cold and we stay active as we head through the rest of this week, which is today, and into next week as well. So winter is wintry out there here in meteorological winter, the 5th day of it today. As we head through the next 6-day weather forecast, still in the upper 30s to near 40 today, mostly cloudy skies. If we see any sunshine, we'll boost those temperatures into the 40s. Other than that, we're back into the upper 30s yet again with the overcast today. Clouds build in tonight, upper 20s, chilly weather. Upper 40s on Saturday, if we're lucky. We get some sunshine in here. It'll drive those temperatures up again. We get melting with that what snow we've got that didn't melt today. Back near freezing Saturday night. We are much above freezing again on Sunday. Upper 40s with those showers moving in. They should be rain showers. But we'll watch and see if that could end as a little bit of snow, depending on how quickly that system gets out of here by Sunday night. Upper 20s. Upper 30s. Chillier weather on Monday. And then a moderating trend. We go from the 20s at night to the 30s at night, and highs back in the mid 40s, mid and upper 40s to near low to mid 50s as we head towards the middle of the week with that chance of rain showers continuing. But we're in a pattern that favors colder than normal conditions, and that should head our way again as we head towards late next week. So active and cold, quite appropriate for the month of December. That should just about do it for me this morning. Weather or not, meteorologist Evan Hatter with a check of your forecast here on this Friday, presented as always by On Target. Let's make it a great day out there and a great weekend as well.